Right, today's route is Route 27 from the Derbyshire and the Peak District book, and it's Matlock and Carsington, and it's around 36 mile. I've not actually done a route as long as this before, so although it's probably easy for some people, it's quite a long route for me this, so we'll see how we go. Right, I've not long started the route. I've just got a load of cycleway really for the first few miles. I'm quite familiar with the section that I'm on now, so I tend to start a lot of routes from this point. Right, I've just done a bit on the R Peak trail. I'm just about to turn off left here. I'm actually still on familiar ground. I've done a fair few routes up this way before. Well, it feels a bit breezy, but for whatever reason that wind turbine isn't turning. The others are to the right of me, so I think that one must be broke. Like I've said, I've been down this route quite a few times on various routes, but I'm doing a new route today, but I think a lot of it I've probably covered on previous routes. Quite a fast downhill section now. Normally all these gates are closed, but so normally I end up keep stopping, but with the look of it everything's open today. Well, luckily there's no cars in this field today, because as anybody who's watched any of my videos know, I'm not a big fan of the car fields. This is quite a long downhill section I'm on now. So I'm familiar with this bit, so I've been on it on other routes. Well, as it happens, I'm in a car field after all, so I'm not overly keen on this, but what do I do? Hopefully I'm not going to disturb them. Right. Right, I'm just coming out at the Holly Bush Inn now. Certainly very quiet around this area anyway, yeah. I've not seen anybody yet. Well, I think I've seen one person actually. Don't recognise this track that I'm on now. It's a bit of a farm track, I think. I think the section I'm on now, I've been down this bit before. Looks like, even though it still looks rough, I think it has been resurfaced slightly from when I came down here last. Had a load of fresh stone on it. I think I came down here over the winter, I think. Right, well I've been down here before and I've turned to the left, but now I'm turning to the right, so this is all new to me, this section. See where it takes me. Oh shit, I nearly come off then. I'm on a trail I'm not familiar with, so I'm not really sure what to expect here. Yeah, it's all new, this is. It's always quite nice when you're going down roads that you've never been down before. Right, I'm going up Abel Lane. I just drove through, or rode through, should I say, a village called Bonsall, which is I'm at. I'm there now, actually, going down this bit of a bridle path, which looks a bit overgrown. Again, I'm not familiar with this at all. Oh dear. I'm not sure this is rideable. What the hell? Not sure whether it's picking this up on the GoPro, but this trail in front of me is literally just like a quagmire. To the left of me here this is actually a footpath and not a cycle route, but the bit that I'm going down there, it meets back up, but it's only short, so I'm going to push my bike through there and push it back to the trail. I think I'm not going to ride through that lot. Right, well, I've just seen why I couldn't go up that trail and what all that slot was. It's all car shit. By the look of it, the farmers emptied the lot down the hill. And the other downside is now I've got to cross this field with bulls, but I'm going to the left of it, so hopefully we should be okay. I think I'm on another bit of an overgrown trail here. It's obviously another one of these routes that don't get a lot of use. Right, picked up a bridleway now and I haven't got a clue which way it's going. Right. I'm not sure whether it's down this bit here actually, looking at it. Yeah, I think it's down this way. Not very obvious, another overgrown route with rocks in. Shit. Shit. Yeah, which way am I going? I don't know. Looks like it's maybe down here. It's certainly not obvious, this isn't, that's for certain. Right, I think if you make it to the bottom of the hill, I think there might be this might be the path. No, this isn't the path. I need to be going this way. Yeah, I'm back on the path now, I can see a gate down here. Right, after a bit of a zigzagging about, I seem to find the right route, I think. Looks like there's some tracks of a truck down here, so I'm assuming it's down here. But again, clearly no footpath down here. Yeah, I'm definitely back on track again now, but oh no. Right, is this overgrown or what? Yeah, it's definitely doesn't get used, does it, this? Right, believe it or not, this does actually say public bridleway, but clearly how often do people come down here? Not very often looking at it. Right, well somehow I've ended up at Matlock, which is right to the route. It's just that it's not been very good for me up to now, to be honest. I'm only 8 mile in at this point, and I've been on the road for quite a bit now. Well, not on the road, but fighting my way through a jungle really, so I might be cutting this route short, I think. Right, I've just come to a point on the right, it says footpath closed, so I don't know where I'm going now. I don't know whether I'm still en route or not. Well, that's not right. Train station. I'm in Matlock town centre now, getting a bit lost I think. I actually think I'm back on track with a bit of the trail that was closed there, with doing some improvements I think. Right, this hill that I'm on is called Riber Hill, and it's 22% hill. Like I say, it's quite long and drawn out as well. Like I say, non-e-bike riders, be a killer. In fact, even on a hot day on an e-bike, it's a killer. I think everywhere seems to be overgrown today. Quite a rocky trail this. So this part of the right, this bit of a trail is okay. It's quite rocky. I think I've actually been, well, I think I've been on this trail but going the other way. Well, I definitely remember this trail. I came up here only the other day actually, because some lads were telling me how much of it uphill I got. Well, fortunately now I've got a load of downhill because I'm going the other way. Right, I'm just passing Cromford Mill, which I passed the other day, so I think I'm sort of heading the same section I've done before. I'm back on Intake Lane, which I think was either on the last route or a couple of routes ago, so again, I already know this is taking me to Black Rocks, and it's a long uphill ahead. Again, I'm on a familiar trail. I've been down here before on a different route. Not sure but it's one of the routes in the book that this route's on, but I've definitely been down here before. Only thing is, it comes to fields that have had cars in before, so hopefully there isn't any cars in here today. We'll have to see how we go. Well, it looks like we've got sheep today, so I'm okay with them. They normally run off anyway when you get too close to them. I'm 15.7 mile in on this route now. It's going down a byway at the minute, which I don't think I've been down here before. and a bit boggy in here. Perfectly hot sunny day, everything dry except for this bit and that other bit with a load of slurry in it. Well, I just missed the start of that steam engine. I was busy looking at my thing. It was actually a steam engine. This is in front of me. I've got a uphill climb now on this road section. I've decided I'm not doing all this route. I'm cutting it short. To be honest, I got stung, I don't know how many times earlier on. I'm struggling a bit with the hay fever, and it's not a route I'd do again, so I don't really see the point in doing it all really. Right, I'm just coming to the end of this ride, or the ride that I'm going to do anyway. The ride itself, in fairness, would be alright, but sections of it just, they literally don't get used, so it was completely overgrown, so you'd really struggle to get through it if I'm honest. And the other thing is, what I've realised is, I'm not really into 30 odd mile bike rides, to be honest. About 20 mile is enough for me. Yeah, I guess we all like different type of things. I mean, I don't believe in clocking up miles just for the sake of saying I've done X amount of a ride. Like I say, I feel more in my comfort zone between anything 15 to 25 I think is probably about right for me, so I'll do stats on what I have done when I get back. Right, the version of the ride I did, which was pretty much the same route, but it avoids the loop round Carsington Reservoir. It's 2 hours 36 riding time, 24.5 mile and 3,275 foot of elevation. So that was my version. The longer version isn't for me. So on that note, I shall wrap this video up.